Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. Today I'm doing another mystery art supply challenge using the packs of mystery art supplies that my best friend Sarah sent to me. This was just on top of the pile. There were 4 packs in the package. So this is the one I'm going to open. And let's see if I can just rip it open. No, let's cut it. My scissors. That's probably good enough. What's inside? Oh, I gotta get it all the way out. It's wrapped again. Oh, it's so tightly packed. Let's cut it some more. Ooh, gotta be careful. So sideways like. Oh, there's a note in this one. Ouch. I got my plastic bag cut on the little piece of hanging skin from when I got a paper cut a couple days ago. That's why I said ouch, not because this plastic is sharp. Hey, it's another one of these. The paint palette is the intended art supply, not the included brush. If you do an art challenge with these paints, feel free to use any other supplies you want or need with it. Okay. Wow, thank you. I wonder how similar this is. I'm gonna get the other one. In my watercolor drawer. Oh, it's the same. It's just packed. This one's got white and this one's got black, but it looks like the colors are all the same. But I'll use it, especially because this same buddy of mine watched my video from I think earlier this week or else last week, and sent me some straws so that I can do watercolor techniques where you get it really wet and then blow on it to blow the drips across the page. And so now I have straws to keep in my art room. So this is perfect. Also, look at how perfect these shiny multicolored straws are with these paints. They're just so perfect. Okay, let me put this one back away. It's funny, this is insane. What else? Arteza watercolor paper, 140 pounds. Whoa. Doya. How do I get it out? Huh? So confused. It's like glued. Yeah, how do I get it out of here? There's this page, protective sheet. Oh! I think this is a homemade, watercolor. What do you call it? It's like you paint on here while it's all bound up, and then when it's dry, then you unbind it. You use a knife to cut it, and then you can take it off. And then I've never tried it before, but that's supposed to help keep it from warping too much. Cool. What the heck? Sarah, did you make this yourself? I know you're not watching right now, but you'll probably watch the recording. Did you make this yourself? So impressive. It's so cool. Oh, let's see. So, the note said I can use whatever else I want. So, let's first get this out. Get this out of here. There's a little tape. Oh, it's for the brush. So let's open it. This brush is probably gonna, yep. I don't know if you can see, but I tugged just ever so gently, and a bunch of hairs fell out. So, I'm gonna go get, it's not very far, I'm gonna get some watercolor brushes. Just start with this 3 different sizes. And I always need a paper towel. I keep a roll of paper towels down here in my art room now. What else? Could just draw with, I usually ink, but since, maybe I'll just play around and have fun. Play around and have fun, man. Okay. Those there. So I've got these straws and I want to use them. In order to do that, it works best. Let's just do a little experimenting to start with. Let's get the page really wet. Can't wait to find out if Sarah made this herself, because that is really impressive. It definitely looks homemade. I'm getting the page really wet, and then I'm going to put watercolor on one side, blow it to the other side, and see what kind of effect that gives me. So like I said last time, the time that I suppose inspired Sarah to send me some straws, I had never actually, even though this technique was super popular several years ago, when I was seeing it all the time on DeviantArt, because it's really easy to do and it's really cool looking once it's done. Okay, now let's get a few colors. Lavender purple, like Trunks' hair from Dragon Ball Z. That's what Sarah's online username used to be when I first met her. I think I was like 14 years old or something. Trunks fangirl. Oh, no, it was fangirl Trunks. I remember. I gotta get it a lot more than that. It's gotta be like super sloppy, dripping wet for this to work. Okay, now let's get, I like using more, jeez, I can't remember the name. What's the name? Colors that are, what the heck? Tertiary colors? Oh, I can't remember. Secondary? colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. I like using them together. Wow, I even made a color wheel in my drawing class last semester. I just can't remember now. I know what I'm trying to say, but the vocabulary is not there. Just a little extra water so this spreads. Okay, and then what would be a good third color? Got purple, got lavender purple, pink, maybe some sort of light green. No. It's a darker purple. Just a lighter pink. I'm going to do this green. Don't go away, palette. Stay here. Hopefully this doesn't dry too fast. I'm trying to keep it super wet. Okay, now let's give a little extra water to each of these. Makes a really cool effect when I just put the water in the pile of colors. So, where are my straws? Oh, here they are. Let's try it. It's not enough color. Need more color. More water, more color. Just a ridiculous amount. I like to spin my brush to get it covered on all sides, and then to get the color off I kind of push down and spin it to sort of squeegee it out. Let's try it again. I think the page got too dry while I was putting all the water on. If I add just a little more water. Wow, this water looks so cool over here. I guess you can't see it, it's off screen. It's just like the glitter is just swirling, and every time I put my brush in there. Yeah, using a straw is way better because then you don't have to get your face all up in the thing. looking cool, but it's not enough. What should I do? Keep adding? Let's keep adding. Oh shoot. I just remembered. Oh, sit this down. I was supposed to actually text Sarah. She asked me to text her when I start streaming. Let's see. There. I think she said she had today off so she could see what I'm doing with the stuff she gave me. More pigment. There. Now before it dries. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna use a towel. Woo. Talking with a straw in my mouth. Okay. Maybe the straw technique just doesn't work that well with these glitter colors. The pigment doesn't want to move from where I put it with the brush. That's the case. Let's just do a little bit of that. Mix it up a little bit. Take it to the edges. I'm barking. If the doorbell rings, I'm gonna go get it because I'm expecting a package. I am expecting the new dog leash that I ordered. The one I have lights up, so it's nice for walking at night, but it's like all flat and it doesn't sit in my hand well, so when I have to wrap it up, it's kind of unwieldy. So I got a new one that's like a rope type around. It's yeah, round, I guess. I guess round is the way to describe it. just playing around with putting the colors on the page. See what kind of effects I can get. The thing with these glitter paints so far, this is my second time using them, they do make the page extremely glittery, but they're very translucent. So I can't get a super strong color. Not that like they look in the pan, it doesn't come down on the page like that. I'm gonna try something different. I don't want to flick the paint, I just want to drip it. Ooh, that's working better. If I drip it, it makes more bold color. Not enough water. More water. Come on. Let go of the paint. It's not enough. It's not enough. More water, more pigment. Dang. Need it to be dripping wet. Making a mess. That's what's fun. That's what's fun. Guess that works. Throw it down. Throw down the paint. Looks like pink chicken pox. Someone's still barking, but I didn't hear the doorbell. After this purple, I'll go up and see if he's just barking at people walking by the house, or if there's a package there for me. Whoa! Went on the part I didn't want it to. Purple does not want to drip. Come on, drippy, drippy, drippy. Drip. It won't. It won't let go of the brush. Go, go. Okay, I want to do a little bit more green first. I just feel like this corner right here is kind of sad looking. Come on, paint. Go. Oh, go, 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 go. Alright, where's my be right back sign? I want to go see if my package was delivered. Where is it? Oh, well, I can't find it. I'll just... Oh, be right back. Okay, well, there was no package, so it's just barking at pedestrians, I guess. Clean up just a little bit. I guess I'm gonna let this dry. I'll do a little more experimenting. I'm gonna kind of do another thing like this. Or just put a bunch of colors together and see what they look like. So, use a smaller brush this time. Is the water had settled, and now that I put my brush in it, and I just went, and it goes swirl, 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 swirl. So great. I wish, there's no room. I can't get it on camera. It might not capture it anyway. I guess I could see. Oh, maybe it does show up. You see that? Oh, I think you can. Boop. So entertaining. Okay, I'll put my straws over here. And let's see, get my colors. Oh, there we go. Now I can have the cool glittery water effect visible. And my palette of colors so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to use my medium brush. Should I do rainbow? Another rainbow style. red orange maybe. Just this orange. My first red swipe was too dry. Now I don't want to go back over it, so that's just going to be how it is. I'll do a more dry one of this yellow-orange color. Oops. Getting my piece off the page. Off the screen. Off the page. And then guess I'll do this color. You can hardly tell the difference. Sarah, yay, welcome. Thank you for the nudge. You're welcome. I forgot. I don't remember how far I was into streaming. I suddenly remembered that he told me to text you. Oh, thank you for the straws, by the way. Oh, I tried them on this, but I think these glitter paints don't like the straws very much. Or maybe it will work better with the liquid watercolor like I got in my Art Snacks box. Orange, yellow, green. Too much glitter weighing it down. Yeah, it might be because it kept sticking. I kept putting the color up here, and a little bit of water, you know, would trickle down, but it was just mostly staying right where I put it, even though I got like super wet. I'm just having fun making a rainbow right now. No real plan in mind, just rainbow plan. that one next. Save the glitter water. Can you see it? It's getting kind of murky now, but whenever I put my brush in the glitter water, it's just like shoo, shoo, shoo. It's magical. Ooh, this color is beautiful. Love it. Yeah, it swirls. Good. I'm glad you can see it too. It's too good not to share. I like it so much. I can just watch it. It's so mesmerizing. This will do that blue next. It's not as gradual a transition for the greens. This red, orange, yellow is a lot more gradual. If you use that water for another project, it will add the shimmer to regular paints. Interesting. I don't even know what project I still have to make a present for my dad. I can't think of anything. I haven't had time to sit down and brainstorm some ideas. So then when I sit down and just try to make something without planning, I end up not liking it. Need some time just to make some lists and do some sketches. It's too busy. Too much homework. I have a 4-page research paper due in about a week. I've barely started looking at my research materials. I gathered them a while ago. I had them all gathered like last week. Because they have to be, of academic quality. So I had to check them out. I bought one book because it wasn't available even from the library, even though it was like the best book for what I'm going to write about. I had to check everything else out from the library. They had that. What's this one next? Okay. Yeah. Do this one next. Wow, this color, which one was this? This one? I think so. It's extremely translucent. Now let's get some pinks. Use this lavender color I was using earlier to transition into a couple pinks. Oh, the light is like right on there. Is that better? It's like right on here, so you can't see it. What's next after this? This one? This one? Maybe this one. I got this page so wet, it's still soaking wet. The downside of shimmer. Yeah. It reflects the light like boom. Not this pink. Keep pulling it off the screen. Stop that, me. Oh, it's so satisfying. I just love rainbow stuff. This is like a picture of nothing, but it's so lovely. So lovely to look at. Now what? Maybe I'll add some drips. Add some drips. How should I do it? Maybe I'll use the water brushes from before, because then I can squeeze the water. Big one. Big. Just a big one. Drips, drips, drips. I think what I should be able to do is load this up with color and just squeeze it to get a drip of paint to fall. And I think it'll work better than it worked when I tried to do it on this, when I was just using the brush and tapping the brush. But we'll see. We'll see if it works better. I'm gonna try blowing on this. Using a straw. Okay, next color. What was it? I think this. Oh, was that the paper pad I made for you? Oh, you did make it. I was wondering, it looks handmade. You didn't spoil it. I was wondering if you made it yourself. I've never used a professional or a homemade. I've never used one like this before, so I'm excited for this to dry so I can take it off and see what it's like. The shimmer paints dry almost plasticky smooth. That makes sense because of the shimmer part itself. All the edges are down so it doesn't warp. I made myself a bunch of 4x6 pads and used them to make postcards. Oh, that's cool. I always like those little watercolor postcards. I have a whole bunch of those still. These glitter paints are actually great. Well, shimmer. These ones are more shimmer, but they're great for stuff like that because this kind of thing isn't really able to be replicated in a print or a reproduction, so it's a lot more powerful in an original piece. I'm going to suck up a little color. So at this rate, the reddish colors are going to dominate. How do you like those water brush pens? They're good. I've used water brush pens before, so they're just as good as any other one I've ever used. They're the same. I don't know. Some of them, I have no idea why it's like this, but some brands, when you need to unscrew, it's like the opposite of what you'd think it would be. So I feel like going like this would screw it down, but actually you have to do it the opposite way to screw it down. I don't know if that explanation is coming across right, but these are the opposite of what I expect type. It's not the first time that I've had some like that. I don't want to oversaturate. So I think I'm just going to do this side like I did, and then, yeah, just do that. Yeah, I have some like that too. So you know what I mean then. Nothing wrong with it. It's just like a strange, like, why? Why is it opposite? It's nice that you sent one of each size and then the two different brush tip types. So there's a wide variety. Oh, there's still red in here. Shoot. Well, too late now. Dang, I thought I got it all out. It's not. I can just... Nope, red it is. I'm going to put all the colors down first, then use the straw. See how that works. I bought it as a multi-set. I have them all, well, I'm using this one right now, but I have them all together in my watercolor supplies drawer. Okay, then it was this one. This one last. Whoa. I think I reached the bottom of the pan with this pink. But there's a bunch of pink, so it's okay. Oh, wow, this pink looks so good on top of that blue. Amazing. Now, straw time. It really doesn't want to move from right there. There we go. Cool. It's fun to make these channels, these organic channels on the page, and watch the color moving. Yeah, these were a value item, so there isn't a ton of paint, but they are just so fun. Yep. So I'm like just making things where I'm just playing with them because it's really fun to figure out what they can do. Like, look at this. This blue had been dry, but then the water, I mean, I don't know if you can even see, but the blue is coming up now. It's not, I didn't drip any blue. It's coming up and mixing in here. Same thing is happening with the green. Now, I think I want to just lift up some more color. I'm going to do this. They'll be good to use as accents in other pieces. Yep. What I've been thinking is it would be nice if I could find some time and just make, like you were saying earlier, just make some watercolor postcards with them. Woo! Even the towel looks cool. Man, that turned out so cool. Oh, so fun. I'm going to use a towel on here. It's dry. No, it's still a little wet. It's glitterized my finger. Should I use the same towel? I'm going to get a fresh towel because I don't know. I was on purpose trying to use only 3 colors in this one. Of course, this isn't going to completely dry the picture, but the paper's probably going to have to sit for... I got this page super wet, so it'll have to sit for, I don't know, at least an hour, I think, before it's totally dry. I wonder if it's about time that I should end my stream and start working on homework. Let me take a look at how long I've been streaming. It's almost been exact. It's 59 and some odd seconds. And dang light just makes it, can I lift it? It gets shadowy if I lift it up too high, but this turned out cool too, in a more subtle way. Ooh, you can really see I'm looking at my recording right now. The screen. You can really see the colors glitter when I move the page. How about this one? This turned out super cool, if I do say so myself. I'm glad I dried it a little bit, because pulling the color off, that looks so cool. It's another one where I feel like I could just scan it in and then put text on in Photoshop or something and print it out as like a thank you card, even though it wouldn't have the sparkles on it, but or a birthday card or a whatever. But yeah, it's been an hour and I've got so much homework to do. It's the last full week of my art history class and it's all about Japan, so even though there's tons of homework, I'm actually really excited about it. I'm like really motivated to get it done. Plus, I'll have to write my paper, and I decided to write on Hokusai's the Great Wave off Kanagawa or whatever it's called. It's translated in English in so many ways. Maybe I'll write about that, but I have a ton of research materials to go through for that too. So I'm going to end it here, and I will be back on Friday. Thank you for watching.